All right, so today we're going to demo a mesotrium application with the PetraTools HD4000 backpack battery-powered sprayer. I wanted to give a special thanks out to PetraTools for gifting us this unit so we can do this demo for you guys today. So starting off, we got mesotrium here. You may know it as Tenacity. It is a pre- and post-emergent herbicide group 27. That's going to be basically one that it doesn't exactly block chlorophyll production, but it effectively damages chlorophyll to the point where your plants will bleach out and then they'll disappear. We're going to be targeting white clover in my lawn. I actually did a spring overseed, and as a result, I didn't do really any pre-emergent treatments. So we're going to do this as a post-emergent. You can actually use it for both, which is actually why people like mesotrium so much. That said, there is going to be the slight temporary bleaching effect that it can have on your lawn. Now, particularly, this is going to be safe on warm and cool season lawns, with the exception of things like a fine fescue. So if you do have a fine fescue lawn, I don't recommend this particular herbicide. But for the demonstration, it's really going to work the same way, regardless of which one you're doing. So we only need a tiny bit for the area we're going to be treating. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in about 1/5 of a teaspoon. And now we're going to mix this by spraying it with water. So we're going to take our hose sprayer and mix it all up. Now, if you have just a paint mix or anything like that, you can use that as well. If you don't, this is going to be your best bet, is really just move it around, hit it with the water at full pressure. Now, the rates for mesotrium are going to be in ounces per acre, so you will have to do a conversion based on how many square feet your lawn is or your application area, and then apply that decimal to the 4 ounces per acre application rate for the mesotrium. So go ahead and put that in there, get it all the way up to our full 4 gallons. There we are. And now we can seal this guy up. All right, you'll also notice that even though we're in the middle of summer, I am wearing long pants, closed-toed shoes, socks, long sleeves, and nitrile gloves. For most herbicides, you're going to want to wear long clothing. You don't necessarily need to wear a mask. That is optional, but you are going to definitely want to wear long pants, long sleeves, and gloves. Follow the directions on whichever herbicide you plan to go with. But that's going to be most of them. All right, so now this is full. We're going to go ahead and put this on. There we go there. And because it's also full, we're going to utilize the chest strap. All right, and now I'll see you guys down in the lawn. All right, so you can see here we've got some broadleaf weeds here, as well as some white clover. So we're just going to spray this here for the demo. Basically, we've got the backpack sprayer turned on. It's already pressurized, so all I have to do is release the lock right here on the handle, and then I can go ahead and spray. So we'll just go ahead and spray these guys. And again, this is a group 27 herbicide, so that means it's going to basically inhibit the photosynthesis of the plants till they eventually run out of energy. So they will turn white. You may get a little bit of whitening on the tips of your grass, but after about 2 to 3 weeks, we'll come back and these weeds will be gone. Okay, so we're following up 1 week after spraying some of the broadleaf weeds here in our yard using the HD4000 backpack sprayer and some mesotrium. And you can see here, this is really the effect that mesotrium is going to have. So it's HPPD, which is a group 27 herbicide, and the method that it works is by basically interfering with the plant's ability to reproduce and protect its chlorophyll. So what you get is this bleaching effect right here, where you see the broadleaf leaves are all turning white. So you can really see it on the crabgrass over in this area, and in little parts of the lawn that I had sprayed, you'll see now little white crowns everywhere. That's because the chlorophyll is breaking down, and what's going to happen is the plant is going to starve. So all this clover here, without chlorophyll, it won't be able to absorb any nutrients from the sun, and eventually it'll just start disappearing and falling off. And that's how you get rid of the weeds in your yard. You can see also in all the areas around the yard, we'll come up here, where we sprayed all of the turf type tall fescue around the weed is all doing okay. We're not really getting any bleaching on the tips or seeing really any effects on any of the other things in the spray area. So this was all sprayed here. We'll see another one right here. And so these will, again, they'll continue to bleach out over time. And you can even see right here, see how they're starting to brown out, and then eventually that will fall back. So I'll probably do another spray sometime this week. You want it to be below 90 degrees for at least 5 hours, so that way it can really get into the plant. But outside of that, yeah, we'll just give it some more time, and then soon we'll be weed free.